In today's video, I will be taking you through how to correctly write lowercase letters A to Z. Now, this is to enable you teach your children to write the letters using the correct formation. It is not enough that children learn to write the letters, but it is important that they learn to write it going through the correct formation. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael-Ayeni. I am an early years educator and a phonics and diction expert. Today I'll be taking you through how to write the letters from A to Z, all in lowercase. Now, one thing to note is that before you start to take your child through writing letters, it is important that they can already form lines independently. From strokes to curves to dashes, they should know how to correctly make these lines on their own. Now let's talk about the letters we're going to be writing. We'll be writing the letters A to Z. Now they need to understand that some letters are short. Now while we have this board here, the short letters we will refer to as X height letters will sit inside the line from top to bottom. And then we have the tall letters. The tall letters we will refer to as ascenders. Ascenders. They will start from the top of the red line here, right to the second blue line. And then we have descenders. Descenders. Descenders are the letters with a tail. They start from the top of the blue line right here and they come to sit right on the second red line. Descenders. So remember, short letters, X height letters. Tall letters, ascenders, and then the letters with a tail, descenders. So let's get to write the letters. Starting with the letter A, which is an X height letter. Start with a curve. You take it up and bring it down with a flick. This is the letter A. And then we have letter B. Start with a stroke down. You take it up and then a curve right in the middle of the line. Letter B is an ascender. And then we have C, a curve right inside the line. Letter C is an X height letter. Letter D, another ascender. Now for letter D, you have to start with a curve, not with a stroke, but with a curve. A curve, you take it up and bring it down, right, with a flick. And then letter E. Letter E is also an X height letter. So we start in the middle of a line right here with a dash, take it up, and then you make a curve. Now let's go to letter F. Letter F is both an ascender and a descender, which means it is tall and it also has a tail. Letter F starts from here, go down with a flick, and then you put the curve right in the middle. Let's go to letter G. Letter G starts with a curve, take it up and down with a flick. This is a descender. H, look down, take it up, a curve down inside the blue line and a flick. That is an ascender. I, stroke down with a short flick and a dot on the head. That is another X height letter. Letter J, another descender. Down with a flick and a dot on the head. Now let's go to letter K. Letter K has a stroke down, take it up to make a loop, the slant down and a kick. If your child, however, starts to write the letter K like this, with a slant up and a slant down, that is also fine. Now let's go to letter L. L has a stroke down with a flick right here. Next we have M. M has stroke down, back to the top, a curve down, up again, another curve down with a flick. Now it is important to note that your child should start writing the letter M from the top, not from the bottom. N, another X-height letter, stroke down, flick it up, a curve down and a flick. O, another X-height letter which goes round to make a circle. P, the descender, a stroke down, you take it up and then you make your curve. It is important to teach letter P starting with a stroke down, not with a curve and not from the bottom, but the stroke down. Q, start with a curve, take it up and down and a flick to the back. Next we have R. Your R has stroke down, take it up, and then slowly make a curve down and a slant. R can be a bit tricky, so the most important thing is that your child learns to write it slowly by starting first with a stroke. You go back up, make a short curve like this, and then you take it up. The trick is to start slow. Next we have the letter S. Start with a curve and then another curve right to the back. Next we have T. Letter T is also an ascender, but it is the only ascender that does not touch the red line. So it is the ascender that is usually shorter than other ascenders. It is an ascender that is usually shorter than other ascenders. Stroke down with a flick and then a dash right in the middle. Next we have U. U has stroke down, take it up to make a curve and down with a flick. Next we have V. V has slant down and another slant up. W. W has slant down, slant up, slant down again and up. W, however, can be written in two different ways, either like this or with W's like this. This is also another way to write the letter W. Next we have X. Slant down and another slant right across. Then we have Y. A curve down, you take it up and down with a tail. And lastly, we have the letter Z, which starts with a dash, slant in the middle, and a dash at the bottom. Now these are the letters from A to Z. Be sure to have your child practice along or even practicing again and again till they're able to get it right. It is important that your child masters the correct letter formation to enable them to write well. Now let's look at what happens when your child needs to write a word or a sentence without having the red and blue lines like we have here. It is important to let them know that they should still consider the short letters, the tall letters, and the letters with a tail. Now let's practice writing a short sentence. The quick fox ran. The quick fox ran. Let's see how the different heights of the letters will be put in consideration while writing this short sentence. Now it is important for your learners to know that with a good letter formation, you can write words and sentences nicely, making sure that they sit on the line and also ensuring that your tall letters are tall, your letters with a tail have a tail, and the short letters are short, sitting nicely on the line. Thank you for watching. I hope this will help you in guiding your learners to write their letters nicely, which will aid correct formation and a beautiful handwriting. Please be sure to subscribe for more videos and be sure to like, share and drop a comment below telling us what you'll be doing differently with your children when it comes to letter formation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.